the storm. Y'all ain't saying that. Go to somebody else and say, I'm in a storm right now. I'm in a storm. I'm in a storm right now. And one thing about it is, the amazing thing, I see y'all still saying it, but let somebody know it. I'm in a storm right now. And can I be real with y'all? Mine is above a category 4. Mine is in a place that feels like I'm levitating in air. Because it lifted me up and I don't have any foundation. But I got a God that will bring me back down. And let me know, boy, don't you look at the storm. You better look at me that allowed the storm to come your way. Oh, I feel like having some church. Y'all ain't having church with me. Sit down. Y'all ain't here. But I want a real church that feel like praising him. Stand up with me. So here he is. He sees the storm. And while he's there before it even showed up, he even told them, he said, it's going to be okay. Don't even worry about it. He's telling a bunch of unsaved folk that it's going to be okay. He told the captain of the boat, it's going to be fine. But just like a bunch of hard-headed folk, they didn't even want to listen to him. And so they tied the boat up and laid it up against the rock and saw the boat mangle and break up. And Paul told them, had y'all heard when I said the first time? Y'all want to hear me up in here. And why was he reserved? He was reserved because he knew he had something he had to do. He was not there just to be there, but he had a word that he had to get to Caesar. I want to know, do you got a word that you got to give? You're here today, but what you going to do tomorrow? If you ain't got a plan for your life, then God don't even need you. But I'm glad I'm woke today, because God got a plan for my life. I wish I had a church in here. Point at your neighbor and say, I must have a plan. I must have a plan. I told you then that there is a ministry in your trial. Because while he's sitting there and they looking, he said, I told you should have heard what I said the first time. He said, why? Because of the fact. He said, I'm Paul, but I have a relationship with my God. He said, because last night while y'all were losing your cool, having nightmares about the inevitable, he said, while you're sitting there having your nightmare, I had a present from God. I had his presence by an angel that sat there with me and told me, be of good courage. Oh, that's your word and y'all ain't trying to get it. He said, be of good courage. While you're broke, be of good courage. And while you're about to move your furniture out your house, be of good courage. And if you feel like you're about to fail school, be in good courage. I ain't got no help in this place. Point at your neighbor and say, feel good about it, baby. Feel good about it. He said, be in good courage. He said, because you are going to live. And everything in the boat with you going to live. Oh, y'all ain't praying with me. But as long as they with you, and you got a word you got to give, then all of them going to live too. Can I be real with y'all? Y'all heard me say it over and over again. When I get on my plane, I don't care how it shakes, rattle, or roll. I know I'm going to land properly. Because I got a word I got to give. Y'all ain't praying with me. So everybody on that plane is going to live. Because I got a word that I got. Let me get through here because y'all ain't feeling me. So that's God's word. He's allowing us to understand that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're suffering with, he's telling you you're going through it, but you're going through it for a reason. And that reason is you're going to make it through what you're going through. But there's a purpose for why I'm alive. There's a purpose for why I am broke. There's a purpose for why I am sick. Because there's a ministry behind it. Because somebody going to come in your life that's going to do what you're going through. And they got to know that God is able to bring you out of what you're going through. Y'all ain't in here. I'm preaching to the wrong church. Touch somebody real quick and tell them I'm going to make it through it. I'm going to make it through it. I'm going to thank God for your word. I'm revealed in my mind to let the the whole church know right now. If your God didn't need you, then you would not be here now. And obviously God needs some of y'all. And I don't care how old you may be, he needs you. And while you're on Facebook, MySpace, I don't care where you are, he needs you to declare a word to somebody, to let them know that God still is and able to deliver you from your trial. I need there some of y'all to get out your comfort zone and run about 3 people and tell them, I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to make it. Y'all said it so quiet, I can't hear nobody. Open up your mouth and say, I'm going to make it through this.
I'm going to make it through this.
I'm going to make it through it. I'm going to make it through it. Yes, I am. I may be going through. You may see stress lines in my face. You may see bags in my eyes. But them bags ain't going to be there at all. Because I'm going to make it through this. Point at your neighbor and say, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. And I thank God for his word. I'm amazed about my life. When I get up every day, I'm looking at the sun. And I thank God for the sun. And if I see the moon, and I thank God for the moon, I know that then that there is a purpose. And what I'm going through is not going to consume or devour me. It's going to make me greater than what I am. And somebody going to say, I know who Jesus is. Just by looking at your life and seeing how you're able to withstand the hell you're going through. I got a storm, T.O.P, but I come to tell you I'm going to survive the storm. Y'all ain't praying with me. How many of you like that tree? That tree is planted by the river. But I gotta be real with y'all. I'm made up for it. But I ain't just any old tree. I'm a palm tree. Because I'm tropical, y'all ain't here. And I can withstand the tropical hell that Satan brings my way. When I go left, I go right. If I go forward, I go back. But I won't be rerooted from the ground. But I got a God that said I'm going to make it. Point at your neighbor and say, I'm going to make it, baby, I'm going to make it. So I thank God for his word. And for some of you that understand the subject matter, we know then that God allowed you to go through it. That may be a ministry through your trial. And I come to tell the whole world here that I'm living witness that no matter what I go through, I'm going to make it out this thing in ways somehow. There ain't anybody in here that knows you in the midst of a storm right now. I don't know what your storm is called, but God said you're going to make it through it anyway and anyhow. I dare you to lift your hands in this place. Tell your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm going to make it anyhow. Come on and lift your hand and say, yeah. Hallelujah. Give God some praise in this. No matter what you are facing.
All right. Thank you, Lord.
I got the wrong church today, but no matter what you're facing, God has a purpose for it.
Yes. Yes.
Because in the midst of what you're going through, there is a ministry in the midst of it.
Yes. Hallelujah.
You can't walk around because you got something going on that you can't believe is happening.
That's right.
Half the stuff. You ain't seen all that you're going to see.
That's right.
As long as you are living, you're going to see some stuff.
Amen. Yes. Yes.
And you're going to say, I never thought it could happen to me.
Lord. My God, my God.
Because you got some storms you ain't seen.
Yes.
All right.
Amen.
Y'all ain't praying.
Amen. Yes.
How many know that
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
that the Air Force
Thank you, Jesus.
had these special planes? And they are on guard by the time we reach the month of August to make way. Because they have to go primarily out into the Atlantic Ocean. Because hurricanes starts out in those waters
My God.
more than they do in the Pacific.
Amen.
Y'all ain't praying with me.
All right.
And they have to be on guard because when one starts, they have special planes that fly right in the midst of it.
Amen. All right.
While they're in it, they have to analyze the storm.
Jesus.
and the plane goes in one way and comes out the same way. I wish I had a witness.
Hallelujah.